What's up guys, Carragooners26 here, welcome back to my channel, and we have another Marquee matchups video here today. Again, I have, as same as last week, I have already gone and completed these teams just to bring the length of the video down a bit, rather than me completing them live and the video getting quite long. So we'll go in. First we have Napoli versus Juventus, and for this one we needed one Napoli player, one Juventus player, 7 Calcio weight, a minimum rating of 79, team chemistry of 90, and there to be 11 players in the club. Sorry, in the squad. Again, I haven't actually gone out and bought any of these. I mean, we have used some shiny players in there, which probably shouldn't have done, but I had no one else really to use, and it was either use them or go and buy some common ones. I'd rather use shiny players that have got a little bit more value than actually going out and spending the coins. And we do actually have 2 Juventus players in there and 1 Napoli player, but again, didn't cost us anything, and we got a jumbo premium gold pack for that one. And then we move on to FC Porto versus SL Benfica. We needed a minimum of 3 of those players, 4 Liga NOS, 76 rating, 85 chemistry, and again 11 players in the squad. You can see in the right corner we have our 2 Porto players and our Benfica player there at centre mid, right mid and striker. We have another 1 Liga NOS player there at right back, and then I filled up the remaining positions with Liga Santander players and also 2 random bronzes. I'm going to have a look through in a little bit to see if any of these Porto and Benfica players are also going for a little bit due to this SBC, and see if I can sell them for even more profit. But again, didn't have to buy anyone, and we got a rare mixed players pack for that one. And then we have Besiktas versus Galatasaray. We needed a minimum 2 players from either of the club's 4 Super League, 5 golds, 85 chemistry, 11 players. Now, so what I've done is I've used 1 more Super League player than needed, just they're my 5 golds. We do only have the 2 Besiktas players in there, centre attacking mid and striker, and then to fill up the rest of the team, as there was no rating that we needed, I have just used Japanese bronzes, and we have more chemistry than needed, so I could get away with, replacing one of them Japanese bronzes with another one, but as they're only worth, not even worth 200 coins as it isn't really worth finding some bronzes that don't have chemistry with the team just to bring it down to 85. So. And for that one we get a small gold players pack for that one. And then lastly we have Aberdeen versus Glasgow Rangers. So for this one we had 2 brick slots. We did need to get 5 Scottish Premier League players in there. I have used some Rangers and some Aberdeen players even though they weren't needed, but they're the ones that fit the formation best for me. And then again I've used the Japanese League. 2 of them aren't Japanese, but we get the chemistry, we do get the rating there. And we also get the 2 rare players in there as well. We only needed to have 9 players in the squad because of the 2 brick slots. Again, didn't have to go out and buy any of these, so Marquee matchups for a second week in a row has been completely free for me, and we do only get a rare consumables pack for that. So out of that pack we'll be looking to get ourselves sort of draft tokens. That's what we want out there. We obviously can't get Hunter Chem styles because they're not rare. So for completing the set we get ourselves a rare election players pack. Now the packs aren't too great, so we might struggle to get something insane out of these packs, but we're going to start off with the rare consumables pack, and it is the draft token that we are looking for in here, and we don't get one, so didn't do too bad there, didn't do the best. We get a load of squad fitness cards which will help coming into the weekend. And we're going to start with the small gold. We're going to move on to the small gold players pack next, as it is the smallest one. Can we get anything decent? We don't get a board. We do only get 1 rare as well. Hopefully that 1 rare is a Porto player, so I'm going to send him up to the trade pile because he might be going for a little bit. And none of the others there really going for anything, so we'll send them into the club, and they can be useful for other SBCs as well. Now then, I don't know which one to go for next. I think we're going to go for the rare mixed players pack where you get 12 items, 12 rares, but only 4 of them, minimum of 4 of them are going to be gold. So again, not a great chance of getting something brilliant out of this. Not surprised there that we don't see the boards. Hopefully it's one of the more valuable 82s though. And it isn't, so if you get an 82, that'll be all though. Are any of these cards going to have some value due to the SBCs? Doesn't look like it, so we'll just send them to the club, and we'll send all these up. Send them all up to the trade pile there. We'll sell them in a couple of moments. Now we'll move on to the rare. No, we'll have the jumbo premium gold pack next. It's the biggest pack there, but no guarantee of all players, so And again, we don't get the board, we do get 2 gold rares though. Who are they? They're people I already have. So are these, again, none of them are required for the SBC, so no chance of really making much back from that. But we do get another Porto player, so I'll take that, can't complain. That Porto players probably not a great deal of value in them, as you only need a minimum of 3 Porto or Benfica players, but there's still a good chance that they'll be going for a little bit more than normal, or they definitely will be selling rather than just before they might not have sold at all. And again, we don't get boards, so not the best pack luck at all in these packs, but I don't know why. Napoli required. Send them up to the trade pile just in case. I can't quite remember who it was that we just had to complete, so we'll send all them silvers and the gold into the trade pile. We do get Carlos Vela in there as well, nice 82 rated player. So I can't really complain. Didn't have the best of pack luck, didn't get one 83 player or more, but we did get a couple of cards that are required for the Marquee matchup, so it'll be interesting to see if any of those are going to sell for a little bit more. I've already got some Porto, some Galatasaray, some Besiktas players up there. So it'll be interesting to see if the ones we just got in the packs that are going to be selling due to Marquee matchups that are out. Hope if the teams that you saw me do are going to be useful for you if you do them. Hopefully this video will be out soon enough that you will still be completing this yourself, and when you complete it, hopefully you get some better players than I do. Hopefully you can make an absolute killing off it, but we do still make profit, so that's what Marquee matchups is all about at the end of the day. Can you make profit off this? If you include the value of the players that we threw in, then maybe we didn't, but I'm not including that. I'm seeing how many coins I'm going to be ending up with at the end. These are just players that were sitting in my club doing nothing, and the reason why I keep them there is for SBCs like this. So when they come around, I don't have to spend a penny. I can just throw them all in and get the packs back at the end. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like and a comment down below, and if you're new around here, please subscribe as well. Until next time, I'll see you later.